yes, in Cameroon, we actually have a woman king.
That's
Her name
new.
is
That's
Sa
new.
Majesté.
We thought that Woman King
Hyra
was just a
Berili.
movie.
That is what we are saying there.
Her name is
Hyra,
what? Sa Majesté.
Sa Majesté Hyra
Hyra.
Berili.
Wow. Sa
She
Majesté.
she's the only woman. She's probably the only woman king in Cameroon. She's
Maybe Africa.
a woman king. She's the woman king of the Tikar people, and
Maybe you should add that she's the self-acclaimed.
no, she's not self-acclaimed.
Okay.
Actually, she's not self-acclaimed because she has actually been
Ordained.
yes, she was enthroned
Or
as
enthroned.
Yes, enthroned
By who?
by the custodians of her land, of the Tikare land. Zamani, who do you like and who are asking who is single?
Who is you like?
So our woman king, she is the woman king of the Tikare people. And I'll probably leave her to explain the kind of woman king she actually is. Because some people have been asking what type of woman king is she actually? Is it actually a real thing? And I think it will be good for us to let her actually explain it herself.
What happened?
Okay, being queen.
And this is what it's all about.
Can you like put it type 2 times 2 so that this video can actually?
Is another whole different story because I am queen of Tikare, and Tikare is the ancestors of a lot of ethnic groups. So we are the root of so many tribes in Cameroon that originated from Tikare, the Grassfield, the West region, the Adamawa, even to Nigeria. So I've become the mother or the root of all
The whole ethnicity.
Voila.
Yes.
So Northwest, traditionally speaking, they're supposed to call me mother. So it's not
So
just
this-
my
so this my
queenship or
mother.
my kingship is not limited to the Tikare. It extends to all the other tribes that originated from Tikare, because some people from Tikare say I'm the reincarnation of our creator who was a woman, and that's why women can be king, because she was a woman and she was a princess and she the founder of the Tikare people, and her children out of dispute, everyone wants to be king. That's how they started living with their army. And
So yeah.
So yeah, this is Daenerys Targaryen. Oh, she's back to unite the 7 kingdoms. So, except that we don't have 7 kingdoms.
Yeah,
we have like 20 kingdoms.
For a little background, actually, her name is Hyra Berili. She's the queen of the Tikare, and she's actually from Wimbum.
Do to be precise.
Yes, the Wimbum land, and the Wimbum people do not like her very much. Let me say the Wimbum elites, because she has actually been received very well by Wimbum people. Like, I think we have seen like possessions, some of Anchindas, Wimbum people.
I think
She was on her page. I think there's one of her posts where she's talking about how she was well received by Wimbum people and stuff. But I think there has been a back and forth between her and the other custodians of that land.
First of all, Nick, I want to ask you, what does it mean to be a woman king? Okay, let's say she said this post or this her position, whatever it is, or his office. Maybe let's just call it an office. I don't know what exactly that is. She said it has been vacant for the past 800 years because she's an incarnate of the founder of Tikar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So till she came and to sit on the throne to fulfill this, I don't know. So since she came, let's even say she is truly who she says she is. How has it helped us? How does it help the people of Tikar? First of all, the Tikar people, there's nothing really that binding again as per Tikar, right? Because the Tikari people left many 100 years ago, migrated to the Northwest, migrated to Adamawa, and they've built new identities, developed. It's really hard to want to tie them back together. I mean, it's easy to say maybe Bafut, Bambui, Bambili people, and Gemba people, because at least they still have a lot that binds them. But to talk about the Tika, Bafut people and the Nso people have very little in common. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but
Tika. So what is her coming now? What is it supposed to do to the Tikar people.
No,
Even that's if a Tikar people still exist.
No, I think her whole thing is she's made queen of, most of these tribes were kind of migrated from somewhere. They were original settlers, which
Yeah,
were
the
the
woman
Tikari
king
people.
is single Zamani's blog. You can shoot your shot actually, and she's quite pretty. She's a pretty
Oh yeah,
deity. You can shoot your shot.
she's a hot queen.
She's a hot queen.
And I think actually I was saying, the Tikari people were
She's
original
a spirit.
settlers.
The ancestors sent her. She will help us for now. Let's just support her and forget about her tattoos. She will unite the Tikar people. Uniting us for what or against what, Zamani?
No, actually, the thing is, the Tikari, most of these, whether they insult people, all these other tribes, they all emanate from the Tikari people.
Of course. The Bamum and yeah.
Yes, and all of that.
Mhm.
And so, she has been crowned as the mother of the
Who
Tikari.
crowned her? That's what I want to know.
In the Tikari land.
Who crowned her?
The custodians of that land now. Because
Of
actually
which-
Tikari is actually a tribe, an actual tribe actually, in Cameroon.
The
They actually have
Tikar.
yes, as in the Tikar.
Mhm.
They are like in Gambe Tikar, around, I think it's even in the central region. Somewhere in the outskirts of the central region.
No, the Tikar are the people of those people who migrated, the Bamum, the Adamawa, this
Yeah,
northwestern.
but there's actually a place called Tikar with villages around Tikar. Like there's Ngambe Tikar in Mankim and Bankim and all those places.
So are they the ones who enthroned her?
Yes.
And then so she
Because
sits on the throne claiming to be leader of, or I'm a Tikar, right?
Yeah.
She's claiming to be my leader.
You are a descendant of the Tikari.
Of course. So she sits on a throne that's not being acknowledged by. I mean, if such a coronation is supposed to happen, we expect to see all the big elites of the Tikar, like the paramount of Fononso. I think that's one of the biggest elite in the Northwest. The paramount Fononso, the paramount font of Bafut, the paramount font of Bali. Maybe even the font of Bamum. Those are the people who were supposed to put her on that throne. I don't even know these people.
Yeah,
and
but
moreover, is it not
thing-
questionable that
no.
her throne? She came to unite the Tikar. I don't know. She has not even established her.
No, the one thing that you can say at least is that maybe the procedure was not the best of procedures, but she actually went through a certain procedure of coronation and stuff
So
like
how
that.
do we trust
So-
that procedure she went through? What makes it an authentic procedure that is supposed to make us to accord her some sort of royalty?
That is why it's almost like you will go to Nsot, for example, and ask them that if they crown somebody like this, why do they have to do that? Where does the legitimacy come from?
The legitimacy.
And legitimacy usually comes from.
If you ever seen I'm blessed to have experienced a coronation, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the font of Nkwen was being crowned. I don't know. I think that was 2014 when the last font died and the next one came. We were a little younger then.
Oh,
We
yeah.
all went to the palace. We
Actually,
experienced history.
this was actually during
And
one of the rites they were doing during the coronation.
What is that?
When she was moving into the
Where is this place?
into the
Where
evil
is this place?
forest.
This is in Yaoundé, right?
No, this is not Yaoundé.
Where's that?
Where is it? It's in the Tikar place.
It's a car place.
Yes, it's like I don't know the names of those
This
villages.
girl is from Du. Her own fund didn't attend such a.
Yeah, because she has always been rejected by her people. Actually, that's one of her big gripes, even right from my inception. And actually, it's not like, for one thing, I'm not an expert in Hyra Beryl's enthronement. I'm saying most of this because we actually did an interview from the video that I showed from before.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually an interview she did on the Melvis Touch TV show,
Okay.
which is actually on YouTube, and we can find that video on YouTube.
So what if I wake up tomorrow
Because
and
she-
claim that there was someone who lived 900 years ago, bigger than her, and I'm the incarnate, and I'll get into the bush and do that?
Well,
Do I automatically-
she's not the one she didn't claim that it was.
How did she find out that she was woman king?
Actually, the story goes that she had always, her music was always very rooted down in her culture. Like she always thought about the Tikar, in fact, the origins of our people and stuff like that. And she's a musician as well. So, when you want to make music and then you get inspired by culture, you get inspired by stuff. And she was thinking about how the Tikare people are probably like when they say people are coming from Jerusalem, or something like that. It's like the people where Jesus's people were from here. So she kind of thought about Tikare like just an idea. And she used that to sing, to compose like a warrior song for
And
the
then
Tikare people.
from there, she just started to get visions.
No. Her visions came a long time ago. Actually, she was driven from the village because they were calling her Mami Wata. Because she was thought of as Mami Wata.
Because her father was a spiritualist.
Her father was a spiritualist.
So she grew up in it. She was doing that with her father. So it's very normal that she would do things that people would judge and they'll be like, no, you're not very usual.
Yeah, but that's not even really part of the reason why she becomes. So
what I'm trying to say is psychosis is a real condition. It's a real mental condition.
Don't get up to psychosis. But let me first tell the story before.
I don't see when the fund of Nkwen was being
was enthroned,
installed, like this new fund, we went there. Yeah, there were elites of Nkwen. So these palace notables who came to, but the fund of Bafut was there, the fund of Bali, the paramount fund of So came for it, and all of them, they put it, they vested that power upon him. It was, implying that you don't just take a throne.
That's a similar thing that happened in her enthronement when she was at the Tikare people.
Who are the people? I don't know anybody there. Okay,
you don't know the people. Maybe those who are in the northwest and the southwest. But like she has explained, the Tikari are the original settlers, and then all of those were offshoots.
So whatever they did to her, whatever power they gave to her, translates to all of us now. Translate to her.
That's an interpretation of that, right? But that's a whole kind of form to.
And the funny is, I went through her page and I saw a lot of things. For a queen or a woman king, she's not even a queen, she's a king, a woman king, as she says. I see her smoking shisha. She's a performer. She dresses like a stripper. She does a lot for a woman king. And I don't know.
Like a stripper.
And what even pained me most is the comment I saw someone saying that this is what feminism has done. And you know how much I can defend feminism. I don't know what. And to sling this something, because to me, what I would say, this is psychosis. This is not, to me, she's living in some sort, in her own world. There's something going on in her head. She believes, in fact, when Daenerys walked into the fire and came out with 3 dragons.
But that is her as.
She believed
her as the queen. How is this different from what you see in our other traditional villages? It's not as if she hired people.
Who are these people? Hungry men.
What do you mean by who are these people?
These are hungry men. I even expected to see women doing that. I saw men doing it. I was like, hunger. Why hunger will not do in this country? It does not exist. So, when Daenerys, Daenerys left the fire in Game of Thrones, when she left the fire with her dragons, and she came out unburnt. It made her believe that truly she was born to take over the 7 kingdoms. And she knew that anything that stands between her and the 7 kingdoms was not part of destiny, so she could do away with it. You understand now?
Right.
And whatever she did was for the good of that cause. I think that's the kind of psychosis that's wrong with this girl. Honestly speaking.
The thing is, how does this look different from all the other traditional...
I've never first of all heard of a woman king. And I don't know why we will need one. Why do we need a woman king in the first place?
I thought you were like a feminist.
Of course I'm a feminist. But I would understand if a woman comes. How does this being a woman king, how does it affect the average Cameroon? How does it affect the Tikar people? How does it improve
She is the reincarnation of our mother.
Who has come to do what?
She's like the mother of the earth. She's like the mother.
Like for now,
she's like our mother who has come back to come and see with us, to come and convene with us.
See, she makes pose of royalty and attach links to her music. It's truly speaking?
But yes, now she's also a musician. Now.
She's everything.
She's also a,
No
she was even a musician.
people, non queen, not barefoot. I beg
She,
ya.
she was actually a musician before she became queen.
Chapnik, they're talking to you. Chapnik, where is the Tikar you are talking about? Who is asking that question, by the way?
I've actually been to Ngambetika. I've actually because I
Mm-hmm.
I like to say that I was it when I was doing my santé intégré as a medical doctor. If you don't know, I am also a medical doctor. I'm not practicing though, so nobody should ask me about drugs. So, when I was doing my santé intégré, I went to Mankim. And Mankim is the Tikar. There's even Gambetika, which is after Mankim. That is still the Tikare people.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of people there. In fact, there are a lot more. There are a lot of settlers there, and there are a lot of people here. That is the Tikare. That is what
Stainless,
we
I don't know
consider
if she
as,
pays them, but I'm very sure she pays them because nobody will leave the house to go and be doing chinda for somebody who once self-acclaimed.
So the people who do chinda in the Fons Palace in I don't know in Du or wherever, they are hungry people too.
I don't know. I don't know.
Are they hungry people too? So people should leave the woman king. The woman king has gone through a lot.
I'm asking you that day.
The woman king
As
has
the
gone through a
woman
lot.
king, okay, now we finally have a woman king after 800 years, like she says.
Yes.
How has it? What does it
No,
mean?
but it's
What
not.
does it
It's
mean
not. It's
for?
not about that. Because first of all, she has like a foundation where
Which she could not run without becoming woman king.
no. Actually, she started that foundation after she became queen because she saw that there was a need for girls in her land.
To become woman king.
No. Well, don't
I'm trying
do
to
not
understand.
bastardize. So listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
She started a foundation for girls to have the opportunity that in rural areas
Mhm.
they are unable to have opportunities that they might have had.
Okay,
if they
mind
were
you, this
in the city.
This girl left Bamenda, or she left Ndu
Yes,
due to the crisis.
not exactly actually.
She did.
She had left. She had come to Yaoundé before,
Mhm.
and then she was kind of maltreated or whatever. And then she went back to Ndu, or
Mhm.
back to the village.
Mhm.
And then the crisis came, and then she left again.
Okay.
Came to Yaoundé, was doing house girl work,
Mhm.
and then she did her thing. She was very hardworking. And found
Why
her
does
way.
she need to be hardworking? Why a queen be doing house girl work? What about the ancestors? What did they do for her?
She worked her way, found her way. She went out to the
onto
US,
throne?
got into her music, did a music about the warrior of the Tikare. That is when the Tikare people started getting to her. And then because like I was explaining before, she thought of it as an idea of like a warrior type. And when she actually did the song about the Tikare people and how the Tikare people
So
are
it is
warriors.
the people who saw her and recognized how
Yes.
that this is that woman from 800 years ago.
The
Let's cry her.
Tikare people started texting her and
Telling
talking,
her that
yes,
she's-
and on the video on YouTube or whatever.
Mhm.
And that's when she kind of was like, oh, so there's actually a place called Tikare in Cameroon. And throughout her waka up and down, she finally came to Cameroon. And then she came to come and visit the place. She has been singing Tikare. Tikare people have been reaching out to her, begging her that please she should come and visit the place or whatever. And then
Yeah,
she came.
Paul, I will not
and
want to
then-
be a woman king someday. I don't even understand what it means to be a woman king. If you ask me, I will say this is a manifestation of psychosis. I don't believe. I don't want to be a woman king. Why would I want to be a woman king?
Well, you should. Like I was saying, shout out to Mervis Touch and from Mervis Touch TV, who did a very intensive and a very good interview with our woman king.
I hope that the
So-
day I will rise up to just say anything, you people will buy it and also carry me to the bush and crown me something. Because I don't understand what is this?
No,
No, because we cannot be conforming to every form of delusion that just pops up now.
no, it's not. I don't know why you're calling it delusion. I don't
This
know
is
why.
Arab
I don't know
delusion.
you're
Why
insisting
do
to call
you?
it-
Let's even
Same
say
time
she
with
is
Mavis
true.
Start make some noise.
I don't know why you're insisting to call it a delusion because I don't think it is delusion. Right?
I really think it's delusion. Even if she is who she says she is, why do we need you now?
Heights of inspiring ourselves, we come face to face with greatness, with power, and with royalty. Today, we are honored to meet a woman who is shattering glass ceilings and rewriting the rules. She is breaking the patriarchal norms that places men at the helm of leadership, thereby proving that women can lead and rule with
Feminist
power
people
and
should
grace.
be happy with this one.
She is queen, but we're going to get to that. But first, she is
Well, actually, this is the woman from 800 years ago, le prince la princesse Wuteng, également connue sous le nom de Betaka.
800 years ago.
Balaka est la
800 years ago, there was no French in this country.
And this is
what was her name?
There is actually a statue of Wuteng in the Tikar land.
Okay.
So that is actually something. So she is basically the reincarnation of Wuteng.
He is, amongst other things, an A-list Cameroonian musician who's performed in some of the biggest stages worldwide. We're talking America, we're talking Europe, we're talking Africa, we're talking Asia. She's a singer, a songwriter,
this is
a
our
model,
woman king.
a stylist,
This is the
and
woman
an
king.
entrepreneur with multiple businesses
Like,
to
I
her
don't.
credit. She is
That is a
founder of
woman
the
king.
Hyra Foundation that empowers young women within Cameroon and CEO of the Hyra Global Network. This
Your boy say I love the
extraordinary speaks
program.
at least 5
You know,
languages, including
what
English,
program do you love?
French,
This one or the
Spanish,
or the Woman King
Italian,
program?
and lots more. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, just as I am ready, with a standing ovation, of course, let us put our hands together as we welcome the queen of the Tikar tribes of Cameroon, Queen Hyra Foundation.
Yes, and we should take note that this was actually shot at the Janeiro, which is
So how do I address you now?
Blah, blah, blah. So yes, I'm just saying this so that you guys should go and watch the interview to know a lot more about her. It was a very good interview.
Yeah.
You'll be at least after you get the interview, and then if you still think that she's psychotic,
because I think that she is. So
she come and leave that in the comment section.
So one day one will claim he or she is the descendant of Somanguru and wants to form the Malian kingdom. Exactly. This is just it. This is how it starts. People conform to delusion. You will just buy anything. People just.
She didn't just decide.
And I want to establish again that nobody should tie this rubbish to feminism. This is not feminism.
But I think it's going to, that is like a feminist pipe dream, right? If tomorrow they were like, women can become kings, I'm sure feminists are going to be the first people to stand in front to be like, yes, equality. They want to stand in front to be like, yes,
we're not
equality.
going to come like this. We're not going to come like this. This thing is pure delusion. That's what this girl is doing. She's on her own. But this has nothing to do with feminism. Nobody should jump.
It's kind of funny to me that a whole feminist is going to be against a woman king.
because I'm a feminist. I'm not mad.
No, the thing is, I'm shocked.
800 years. I guess we should just go back to the hunter gatherer. Thank you, Chefange. That was way before the white man even harbor.
The thing is, I am shocked. I am shocked that feminists are not jumping at the occasion to be like, yes, of course, we can have a woman king who is going to advocate for the girl child, because that's one of our advocacies.
We don't need a woman king. We've been advocating for the girl child since time immemorial. We don't need to be woman king to advocate. What this girl is doing, she claims that she's a deity. She claims that she's a reincarnation. She is commanding fear. She threatened the phone of Ndu. You watch the video where she said the phone should come and let them fight man to woman. Imagine that kind of disrespect. What kind of king comes at another king like that? If you are an elite in whatever position, the first thing that should be paramount to you should be respect. Because people are looking up to you, and you come as woman king of your own kingdom that we don't know where it exists. And the first thing you're doing is attacking our notables, attacking our elites.
Yeah.
And she's lucky she did that to the fun of Ndue. If she was from Saw and she did that thing.
It's the whole problem because
if she was from Saw, then Saw people don't joke. By now, they would have stripped her of her psychosis, because I don't want to call it crown.
Is it all because she came against, or she spoke up against the fun of
even if she didn't speak up against the fun, what she stands for, I don't get it. Why she has to be a woman king, I don't get it.
So you would have been okay if she was just a princess.
She's not even a princess, but I don't care. If you want to call yourself princess,
so what's wrong with her being a woman king? If it is actually true, so what's wrong with that? Is there anything wrong with that?
Yeah, there's everything wrong with it. The fact that she feels like she's powerful enough to talk to our notables, the people who bind and keep our customs, they keep our people in check, give our people an identity. The fact that she feels that she's more powerful than them, and she's in a position to say whatever she like.
I cannot believe I'm going to be saying this. I don't believe I'm the one defending a woman's rights.
Imagine, maybe you like her because the way I've been looking at her, you're falling in love with her.
Leader, yeah. Even though I don't think women.
Women have been leading, but this is not how we want to lead. we want women lead all the time.
So you people don't want to be kings and queens? Are you not the ones
we want to be queen? Oh, I've told you I don't want to be king. Feminism, no, there's no feminist who wants to be a man. The real feminism is not about being a man. It's about being the best version of your feminine self.
But she's the woman king now.
Why is she a king? King is a male title.
I'm sure so you wanted that she should be the queen, not the
I don't
king.
even want her to be anything. She's nobody to me. I don't even affirm her who she is.
Why don't you people think that? Why don't you think that she could be speaking the truth?
Because this is 2026. If the gods have told you something, let them send you videos. So anybody will just come here to say that gods have told them something and will just believe. Where are the gods?
I think you're not hearing what I'm saying.
Let me tell you something. The Anglophone crisis has been existing for almost 10 years today.
Mm-hmm.
If you're coming in all these dramas we always watch, when someone arises like this after 1,000 years, they're always a hero to save the people from, like the Tikar. You see now, the Tikar, he arose because of what the people were going through. So now maybe she has come. She's even in Yaoundé. Her throne is in Yaoundé. Instead of going back to Bamenda to establish.
Her throne is not in Yaoundé. And the Tikari people are not in Bamenda.
Where is her throne?
Her throne is in Tikari.
She has a throne here in Yaoundé, here.
It's just like when the fun.
She lives here.
No, it's just like when the fun, like for example, in Lebialem, for us, our fun, for the most part, lives in Yaoundé.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are going to the Fon's house, you are basically going to the quote-unquote palace. He has his throne his special chair, where he sits there. But his actual throne is in the village. But wherever he is going to find himself, he will have him a quote-unquote throne.
Okay.
Right?
Let's even see.
So if she's in Yaoundé and she needs to be in her royal presence, in her royal aura, she needs some sort of a throne to be on. But it doesn't mean that is her actual throne. Because she has her actual throne in the village where it is where
village?
She was enthroned.
She has not been to the village. Which village? In Wimboum
Not
village?
Wimboum. She's not queen in Wimboum. She's not woman king in Wimboum. She's woman king in the Tikari. And Tikar is a tribe. Tikari is a tribe. But just that it is the mother tribe from where all these other people emanated from. So she's basically all of your mothers. Right? That is the point. Now that is what she's saying. And that is what she has gone through traditional rites.
Thank you for
good. Rites. She actually went to the underworld, to the land of the dead, and she came back alive.
I don't care. If you went, this is 2026 and it is a digital era. If you go to the underworld, take your phone with you. She has iPhones. Make videos, bring proof. You cannot just come and tell. I can say that same thing here and nobody will oppose that.
No,
I can go and get tattoos all over me.
And the thing too is that...
So if anybody just pops up from anywhere and said that the gods sent them, the ancestors have told her this and that, you just believe because she said
no.
So.
Actually, she's not even the one saying it.
She's the one.
No. I'm talking about originally. She is not even the one saying
Were you there?
We did an interview with her now.
She told you that she's not the one saying it, and she's still the one. It's just like the Bible that says that but the Bible is the only book that says that it is true, and you have to believe that it is true because it has said that it is true. Who else is saying that she?
No, I'm saying that before it's not as if she woke up today and she went to the Tikari people and told them that I am your queen.
And she said that, and you are the one saying that you saying this heard from her. You didn't hear it from the other people. If we started here saying, if we saw the fun of the one fun, let me just say the fun of the paramount fun saw come out to say that he has been seeing this girl in a vision, this, and today they are finally doing. I will say that okay,